Hey guys, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome back if you're returning back. So if you are new, a lot of times I don't look like this on my platform, but I have looked like this on my platform for a little while now. I look really bad today because I finally got into a hotel room earlier after 4 days of sleeping in my broken down vehicle in the freeze, and finally took my shoes off after 4 days. You can only imagine I'm dealing with an abuser. And I've just literally been just like in this lazy mode. So I took a shower, washed my hair, and just pulled back a band on my hair and said, if you can handle it, hey, I'm just a real person like you. And I want people to just see the raw form of who I am. And here lately, I'm in a knockdown drag out. It's a warfare channel. I hate that it is. If you go way back on this platform, you'll see a very vibrant individual that really used to enjoy, literally just with joy, just loved getting on and doing what I do. And I still love doing what I do, but I'm dealing with somebody being a demon in the earth that needs to be taken out. Okay, so it is what it is. So just see my heart. I spit on my camera today. It wouldn't be the first time that ever happened. You can see the spit on that. I pick up energy. God used me in a totally different way than He used you. I'm unique, and so are you. And some people may, you know, I always say don't judge a book by its cover, because God can do what He wants to do for His own pleasure. And I used to be very, very religious. And if I ever looked at any of some of my footage in the mindset that I was when I was a religious person, I would have pointed at myself and said, you're going to hell. But God has taught me so much about just He could just move on you and just do a rebuking type of an energy. And a lot of people aren't, they're not used to that type of a real forward energy, but it is a part of prophecy. And we are in a place in history where you either going to lay down and let people walk all over you, or you got enough dignity on the inside to get up and give a what for and a rebuke back, say I won't be treated that way. Regardless what the hardship and the oppressive stuff that you think you're trying to do to me, you will not control me, and I will rebuke you. And I do stand in the right. And God tells me in the book of Isaiah through the Mashiach that He won't look at our appearance. He won't even look and judge you by what you say, because it's about what we do. And if your heart is circumcised, and mine is circumcised, I fear God. And I daily have to repent just like you. And I just want Him to just use me in however He pleases to. I feel energy, and I know when He's up on me, people better watch out, because sometimes it is just like He's coming for a punch. And because He's dealing with His enemies. He said, don't you know that you'll even judge angels? So if you are a part of the kingdom, you will be judging demonic entities and angels that are fallen in the earth and that are operating through people. We don't fight against flesh and blood, but we are dealing with people that are infiltrated with that stuff. And it is in this realm. And God said, when I come back, I'm coming back with my holy angels and my saints to slaughter them with blood all over His vesture, He said. So blood is this realm, but it's a spiritual war, because God's spirit as well. And so the natural and the spirit, the supernatural, spiritual realm, it all works together, folks. And we are in a war as a war. It ain't pretty, but you got to get up and fight. And you don't let nobody judge you if you're standing upright with God and you know what you're doing with God. Doesn't make you, nobody, if you're showing up like I'm holier than that, you in the wrong. Because there's a lot of church people that are that way. I used to be one of them, and God's just like, I'm stripping you back to the core. Now, what are you? And I'm not, I heard before I turned the camera on, superficiality. And I'm just not that person, but somebody is. It's all about their image. Maybe that's you I'm talking to. I don't really know. It's a dangerous place to be. But we deal with God saying, just strip it all back. What are you? Because He said, man looks at the outward appearance, I look at your heart. And if it's circumcised, then you will always be on your face before God. and you will always be chasing hard after him, and you'll give a rebuke where you need to give a rebuke, especially if you're in your own war and you know all the details, whether other people don't, and go, why would you be acting that way? They don't know all your steps that have been taken along the way either. You know, I just this is just who I am. If you stay, you stay. If you gotta go away, see you later. I won't chase anybody. If you're supposed to be here, you're supposed to be here. I'm just really straightforward. I've learned how to have to be. I used to be somebody to be like, oh, okay. God said, you ain't doing that no more, honey. My kids, they're confident and they roar like a lion. And so God has taught me how to roar. I don't let nobody judge me. God's my judge. And you shouldn't let it either. At the same time, if you're being rebuked and I'm being rebuked and we're in the truth, I say it all the time, like David said, let the righteous hit me up on my cheek, because it's a correction. It's a good thing for us to, I mean, if you're somebody that will look at a correction for what it is, not somebody just wanting to do it because they want to control you. There's a lot of people that they just take that opportunity to do some kind of crazy thing. We're talking about genuine rebuking, even if somebody has been over and over and over and over and over been talked to, and some people do have to be talked to real straightforward, tough love type stuff. But if you really are in the truth, you will align with the truth, even if it is a great big smack like that. Okay, so you're gonna get a lot of that type of energy here on this platform, and you guys don't see off camera things that God corrects me in as well. And I go back and I watch things on the because I'm not exempt from any of this stuff. I'm just a conduit for him. And even if I'm not in the energy, but God will just allow things just to be in my, you know, forefront of my mind, for just to use the energy that he's bringing out just for everyday situation. It's just good information, even to allow something just to, well, I could really get rebuked hard if I get in that type of energy kind of stuff. I just keep that type of flow of the Spirit of God around me. And, you know, when we think we're sure of ourselves, better watch out, you're going to fall down. So I'd rather be on this tiptoe with, you know, because I fear God, because he tells us to fear him. And just take the rebuke, even if I'm not in the energy, and just let it rebuke the energy itself that I'm looking at. I hope that makes sense. And just walk in that way and keep my way straight. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's get started here. Anything could come out, is what I'm trying to say. All right, this one to keep showing itself to me. Somebody wears a mask here. The Seven of Wands is about being defensive, but it's already known today that somebody has hidden intentions, and whoever the idiot is wearing the mask and growling. Some nonsense going on. They're in trouble. There's a setup on somebody today in a really big way. If you missed those two readings, they're in the community section. One of them is called Lost Credibility, and the other one is called Fiery Serpents. And God said he's fixing to send out some fiery serpents, and he showed the serpent in that reading as well, as he always backs up what he says. But this is about standing your ground, even if somebody is some stupid out here wearing some type of a mask, because it's known they're fake. If they're fake, somebody is trying to return. There's the river again that came out. Somebody's husband and the housewife came out, and there's a hidden relationship. Somebody got pregnant somewhere, and people know about it, and there's a secret society around something, and somebody got danger around the thing. But anyway, something's going to take place. I guess it is. It's here again. The letter N may be prevalent to you all. Somebody's wearing a mask. This is about reconciling. But if somebody's wearing a mask about, hey, I want to reconcile with you, it's exactly what it was showing earlier. It's a plot. It's a plot around the relationship, because there's like luxury and money and things like that around whoever's involved in whatever is going on. Show me this. This wants to jump out. Six of Cups and the Star. There's some type of acting out here. Then so be it. Somebody, so there's a word out here in the pictograph language that goes to shaking seed out of somebody's mouth, and our seed is our word. And so somebody is, there's something about this mask being taken off, and somebody knows about the hidden intentions, and if somebody is going to be shaken. Last night in the reading that I did, I stated that somebody was going to be shaking somebody. That word is actually out here. This, you know, something about your past, or something's Somebody's always in nostalgia about the past on something as well is also showing up here. Hold on just a second. I thought I had a Q-tip here, and I looked up at the screen. It looks a little fuzzy to me. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can use this. Look, if you were right here with me in this room, I'd do the same thing. Like I said, we just sitting here together asking at the hand of the Most High. So anyway, sorry about that if that offends you. Something about the past is here, or something with your soulmates are here. The letter P is also here, or somebody could have signed something because that signature stuff kept coming out really, really hard, and somebody act like they were somebody that they weren't in a mask. And this is knowledge and perception with these two houses coming out. So again, somebody knows some stuff out here about whatever that is in the past. Something about somebody's niece is caught up in something. So whoever the niece is, the soulmate kid card energy is here. Show me the star. Okay, there is fighting. Well, it's right here with the Seven of Wands. If somebody is acting like, oh, everything's cool, they ain't, because somebody's got some type of, there's the secret society right here around somebody. All those sharks are around somebody here. This is using somebody for their money in the negative of the Nine of Pentacles, and having high discernment with that card, and somebody that can do them all by themselves, or that's why somebody's being targeted, or was, or something like that. Could be a single person, I don't know, but somebody's married somewhere. But somebody knows about this fighting is what the star is saying to us with the motto of I know, about this jealousy, this strife, this envy, these people, okay, the secret society. God said you can't have what's not yours in that second reading, and somebody just thinks they can just come take something that's not theirs and get a bunch of people up in here and take a purse with them. And God said, no, I don't think so. Some fiery serpent's going to do the same thing to you, honey bunny. You're going to have to lay real still, because if you bleed, here comes the serpent of God. You don't get to play games like this on people's lives, folks. I don't care what kind of society you're in. That's crazy society doing that crap. God's got a secret society because its true secrets are with the righteous. I'm hearing, I think it's Elisha, in the chariot when they were surrounded, and the guy in the chariot was like, oh my gosh, my master, do you see all this stuff? People around us. And he said, God, open his eyes. Let him see there's more of us than there are of them. These people, it's time for you to get up, folks, and understand that you and I have more power than freaks in the earth realm. It's time for their judgment day out here. Whoever's involved in something, trying to do something for wicked purposes, somebody will be surrounded to be taken care of on some type of nonsense that's out here going on. Okay? So it's known about the money, or the person being surrounded, or they're fixing to be surrounded now, and the jealousy and the strifeful crap and the acting and the mask out here. Show me the past. Time to grow up now. This is probably the lieutenant. This can be a police card, and a lieutenant came out. If you're upright, then you'll have to prove yourself to me. It came out with the 10 of Cups. Okay, so which will break down to an extra cup. So really there's 2 cups here, and somebody is trying to offer a cup here with real sweet conversation. And so either they're wearing a mask, or it's part of the setup, and somebody's got gel, because all that gel stuff was showing up in the second reading as well. And this person's upright, then they'll bend somebody. Otherwise, somebody's fixing to get trapped in something. Those who trap shall be trapped. It will be emotional. Okay, something real watery is out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 cards showing a bunch of water stuff, and the ocean, the pond, the river, the waterfall, all that came out in wording. So whatever that's alluding to exactly, I don't know, but the tower is here, and this is like my God with the tower. And there's a couple of people, my God, being thrown down from the heavens of God on some. This is knowledge. This is eyewitness to things, because somebody knows some things. A driver came out this morning. Look what also came out. Interesting, because this is the card that came out in the lost credibility reading this morning. A construction worker, a worker. On the fiery serpent reading that I did, the rune that came out of the bag has one of the meanings of that rune represents this. If you're a construction worker or something like that, somebody was getting fired because there's some type of little relationship, a hidden relationship with somebody at work that got pregnant with the person. The spouse knows about it, and there's danger around the thing. And it said a death matter was there. So if somebody hired the mob to kill somebody for doing something, I guess somebody's got something coming to them. I guess. Anyway, the construction worker is here. And something about a driver came out in the first reading, I believe. Interesting. Somebody could be sitting out in a parking lot with just the energy of the driver. This is an eye watching something. Normally you see the eye over the tower here. I just heard God say, I've tried to warn and warn and warn and warn, and I can do no more with this person. So there's another scripture that started to come through my spirit when I was talking to you all about somebody who's often corrected, but they stiffen their neck. They'll fall at once. Okay? Something like that's out here has come through my spirit, and God's tried to talk to this person over and over and over again. I guess if they're just bent to wickedness, they're bent to wickedness. There's a bigness out here. Okay, well, somebody got more than one spouse out here, folks. So, wow, that's bad. And then somebody's ex, or somebody maybe still doing some stuff with their ex as well, or just if you're not dealing with the bigamist, then you can separate that as well. There it is. The boat, the camp, and the fishing. There is something about water. This is a river here. Has an actual meaning of it, and then you also get the water energy here. Like I said, it came out today on both those, or it was coming offline, and I was talking about it on the second reading. Something about out of country, and so if somebody is just, they travel, maybe just driving just to take it for travel outside of the country. Somebody has a spouse out of country and in country. Something like that is out here attached to something going on. Somebody knows it, though. Somebody knows about something out here. Anyway, somebody's ex is involved in the situation as well. I don't know who all's involved in, but there's a group out here involved in some stuff with something going on. With something nasty. What's in the... You better check your spouses, folks. Because somebody's only there for all the luxury and the money, because that first reading had two decks that the money card came out in the reverse, and then the rune in the second reading said there was luxury there. That's all the person is here for, to marry you for your money, I guess. I don't know, something stupid out here. What's in the hidden space, please? I hate to beat this person, man. Whatever. I guess you do what you do, right? The mice. Okay, this is the thievery. This is lies. This is cheating. This is anxiety, and you should be in anxiety for this crap. I mean, that's it on you. Guess what? Just heard God say, what eats a mouse? A fiery serpent eats a mouse. Somebody gonna get eaten by God, consumed. Because he said in that second reading, I told that last night I said, God, you sure bring that serpent out a lot in the hidden space. And I heard him say, I'm sending fiery serpents to the rebellious. And somebody's dealing with somebody that likes to bite people, and God says, I'm fixing to bite back hard. I'm biting them hard. So somebody's getting it big time. They're going to be eaten. There's 3 rats, or somebody got 3. I mean, there's some bigamist out here in somebody's case. And there's cheating, lying, thieving. Maybe they all work together doing some crap. I don't really know. Anything's crazy in our world. It's crazy. But mice go into traps. And then you've got the clouds. It came out in the reverse, and somebody's very clear then. This is like, I'm confused, distorted, throwing things up in the clouds, possibly with technology. For some people's cases, there's maybe things gotten revealed to somebody on something like that as well. But in the reverse is somebody very clear of something that's going on out here, because it said it was known. The intentions of what somebody has done, it's known. There's trappings out here going on. That's in the hidden space. Okay, the doggy in the reverse. Okay, how much is that doggy in the window? And then there is the ship, the boat, the camp, and the fishing's out here. It's definitely out here. Let God speak on, because he's going to. And there is a discovery at the top of the... So again, it's like I said, somebody's educated with some stuff out here. In a really big way, and it's perverted. A dog in the reverse is a pervert. Nasty energy. Somebody may have more than one spouse and both genders to something as well. A dog can take you back to pervert energy, and we read in the dictionary the word pervert takes you back to homosexuality and psychological problems. It leads you to apostasy. It leads you to cruelty. This is attacking. This is, I'm gonna control you. And that freak was in the hidden space in the fiery serpent reading, and so it was a big canine because it was a bear there. And so somebody's perverted out here, and somebody very clear about this pervert energy, or these perverts, or whoever marries everybody and then traps, and they're poisonous. But like I said, God's going to allow this fiery serpent to eat the rat, or the rats. Rats. The other direction is star. Somebody's fallen. The word star, the other direction is rats. There's 3 of them out here. Just saying. You're falling. You can't get up. People know about you. You're just wearing masks out here. Dumb. Okay. This is I'm interested too. Well, somebody interested in everybody. I'll marry you, and I'll marry you, and I'll marry you, because there's luxury here. We can all just put our little mask on. No, not now. Somebody perverted out here in a really big freaking way. Anyway, there's relationship stuff all day coming out. The first rune came out. It was a plot around a relationship. It is. This person just marries everybody, I guess. They're nasty. And so somebody's got this stuff out here that I'm interested too. And you go ahead. So is everybody else, I guess. And you all find out about it one another. And now everybody's like running around. And oh my God, don't take the cheese, man. Don't take the cheese. And then the other rune came out as a radical change that is fixed to take place, because God said so. That's it. It's on something going on, because there is a setup around this stuff, because people know about some things out here. And anyway, this is eternity, and again, there was danger in the hidden space, and somebody may die out of this matter. And God says, I've warned, and I've warned, and I've warned, and I've warned, and I've warned. And somebody's cup is full of poison and gall. And it is what it is. This eternity. This is a radical change. There's going to be a complete success and a maximum protection. All that gel stuff kept coming out in the fiery serpent reading. So again, both those readings can be found in your community section of this platform. Either it'll say community or it'll say post. Just scroll along the video here and those words there, and you'll be able to find those 2 readings from today when you have time, if you want to check them out. If anybody is able to help with the shelter beyond the next, because I have shelter for today and tomorrow, then my information is down below. May God bless you. Otherwise, just pray for me if you can. Till next time, shalom. Good luck.